Mr. Bonnett.
Thank you, Mr. President, and good morning, colleagues. Continuing a discussion this morning of breast cancer. A discussion, we just had a very good discussion and presentation about the importance of awareness. And now I want to talk about the importance of the work that's being done to find a cure. I'm standing here for three reasons today. One is in memory of a dear and beloved friend. The second is in celebration of an amazing event that happened last night. And the third is to support and to promote an incredible, remarkable organization that is working to end breast cancer. Many of you knew my friend Liz Smagala-Tate. She was a land use lawyer, active in political circles here in Los Angeles, the wife of my dear friend Phil Tate, and the mother of a beautiful little boy named Lucas. A few months after he was born, in 2014, Liz was diagnosed with stage 4 triple-negative lung cancer. Breast cancer, I'm sorry. Breast cancer, and she passed away a few months later. Liz was one of the warmest, smartest, fiercest people I ever knew. She was absolutely larger than life, and she brought every ounce of her spirit and her fight and her determination to her battle against breast cancer. And she did so with such fierceness that she left the legacy to everybody who loved her to pick up that battle and to make sure that we did everything necessary to find a cure. Every year, Liz had one of the biggest, most elaborate, fun birthday parties in Los Angeles. Lizapalooza, they called it. It was always an incredible celebration. And her final birthday, she decided to turn in to a fundraiser for breast cancer research. And that has continued every year. And last night, we held LA Goes Pink. It was a phenomenal event organized by Phil and by Liz's dear friend, Mia Kelly. Hundreds of people turned out, and in one single night, this party raised more than $250,000 for breast cancer research. They did so in benefit of the Breast Cancer Research Foundation, which is a nonprofit organization committed to achieving prevention and finding a cure for breast cancer. Founded in 1993, the organization has raised $700 million since then. They have raised that in order to seek out the brightest minds in science and medicine and give them the necessary resources to pursue their best ideas. As a result of their groundbreaking work, researchers are able to make discoveries and design new approaches to address all aspects of breast cancer and to do so in record time. This year, BCRF has awarded more than $57 million in grants to support the work of more than 250 scientists at leading medical and academic institutions across 14 countries. Since its founding, BCRF has contributed more than $30 million in world-class cancer research right here in Southern California at hospitals and universities such as Cedars-Sinai, UCLA, and City of Hope. They're very unique in terms of cancer research organizations. They commit 91 cents of every dollar directly to its mission. They're one of the nation's most fiscally responsible nonprofits. They are the only breast cancer organization in the United States to hold an A+ from Charity Watch, as well as the top 4-star rating from Charity Navigator. They are an amazing organization, and they have worked very hard to find success in advances in tumor biology, genetics, prevention, treatment, metastasis, and survivorship. Last night's event benefited them and celebrated them, and so today I wanted to bring the organizers of last night's event here with the leaders of BCRF to salute last night's event, to remember and salute Liz, and to honor the organization and officially endorse LA Goes Pink here in Los Angeles. So I'd like to call up to say a few words from LA Goes Pink, their president, Myra Biblowit. Did I pronounce that right? I did.
That's it.
Welcome, Myra.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here.
BCRF stands today as the largest private funder of breast cancer research worldwide. We're very serious about what we do. We're serious about putting resources in the hands of investigators around the globe who are on the front lines, mining every opportunity to change the future for our mothers, our daughters, our sisters, and our friends. We have no endowment. I hit July 1. We raise it afresh every year. And actually, Mike, we just now gave away nearly $60 million in this month's new round of grants to 275 investigators across 15 countries. But right here in Los Angeles, and the reason I'm here is there is such rich scientific talent, and we're proud to have put $30 million into this city. And with the resources raised last night, there will be an LA Goes Pink Liz Tate Award awarded next October.
All right.
I can't thank Mia Kelly, Phil Tate, Mike, and everyone who turned out. Truly, what stands between today and cure, pure and simple, is funding. The answers are coming quickly. The research is really giving us the ability to have targeted, personalized therapy that can give better outcomes with less toxicity. BCRF has been behind virtually every major breakthrough in breast cancer prevention, diagnosis, treatment, and survivorship in the last 2 decades. I'm in this full bore. It is my heart, my soul, and my mission. I had a sister-in-law who passed away from breast cancer 30 years ago, and I can tell you without a doubt that were she diagnosed today, she would have lived her life out enjoying her grandchildren. That's how quickly the answers are coming. So investing in research is investing in promise and future and possibility. The Los Angeles community has my heart and my appreciation for giving us more resources to do the job we do. Everyone benefits. The mothers, the fathers, the sisters, the friends. Mike, Mia Kelly, Phil, you honor us with your support. This city honors us, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you.
And Mr. President, I'd also just like to ask Phil Tate, one of the organizers and Liz's husband, to say a few words.
It's good to see Phil. Phil, good to see you.
Thank you very much. As Mike mentioned, Liz was a very determined person, and one of the things she quickly recognized after being diagnosed with stage 4 cancer at 38 years old, 100 days after giving birth to our child, was just how patently unfair that is, but more importantly, how people like her who did everything right, led a healthy lifestyle, had no history of cancer in the family, got regular medical checkups, they're not going to be saved by pink ribbons. They're going to be saved by research. And so when she decided to turn her last birthday into a fundraiser, it was very important to her that it be an organization focused on research and that it be an organization that used the money effectively. And that's who BCRF is. They're very efficient with the money you give them, and they translate it into treatments and they translate it into time, which is really what's important. If Liz had been diagnosed 5 or 10 years prior, we probably would have said goodbye shortly after the diagnosis. But she got 13 more months, and she got to see our son take his first steps, say his first words, and she got to plan his first birthday party. And that's what it's about. It's about giving people these important moments. So thank you all so much for your support of this event. The city has been phenomenal, lighting up City Hall, lighting up the pylons at LAX. It's a beautiful night, and we appreciate the support. And thank you also to City National Bank, Delta, and UTA for helping us get this event off the ground, and for Palm Wonderful, and to Farmers Insurance for their Diamond, Premier, Platinum, whatever the highest level of sponsorship. Between the two of them, it was already $50,000 in the door. These are phenomenal citizens of Los Angeles, and thank you.
Thank you.
And so I'd like to present this to BCRF. This is signed by every member of the council and by the mayor.
Thank you so very much.
Mr. Harris Dawson, as they make their way to the rear of the chambers.
I got you right here. Excuse me, folks. I got you right there.